Isn't it great sometimes to be a Thursday night? Isn't it great? I mean, the Toronto Raptors absolutely smash the Miami Heat. First thing we got to do here, ladies and gentlemen, is damn it, we're going to drop one. Okay, we're going to drop one because what do we say? We say the Raptors needed to get two big time W's against the Heat, and damn it, they got it. Okay? They came out, they got to work, and they got the W. My girl Superfan Mo official is already in the building. In the chat, here is Trouty McTrout. Damn it. He is here once again. And it was a big night. It was a big night for one, the notorious BI3. So you know what we're going to do here? Damn it, we're going to drop one, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to drop one because what did Brandon Ingram do tonight? If you're tuning in and you missed this game, let me just tell you, let me give you the update. All right. He played 37 minutes in this game and he outscored his minutes. He had 38 points, 13 of 23 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point range, 10 of 11 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover in this game. Brandon Ingram absolutely went berserk in this game. The Miami Heat had no shot, and they were trying. They could not contain Brandon Ingram in this game whatsoever. They could not. He was making fadeaways. He was hitting from 3. He was getting to the free throw line. And the free throw numbers, my goodness, we're going to be talking about that and how important that is. Because what have we been talking about so often? The Raptors have to be aggressive. They have to be physical. They got to try to get into the paint relentlessly. And they did that tonight. And they were just being fouled and hacked all night from the Miami Heat. They did not have a good defensive showing. And it started right from the first quarter. I mean, the Raptors were getting into bonus early, excuse me, in every quarter in this game. They were just hacking. I mean, are you kidding me? It's just a bunch of... are you kidding me? That's what was going on for the Raptors tonight. The Miami Heat were just smacking them up, South Beach style. I mean, what are you kidding me? I mean, listen to the free throw numbers in this game. No, I'm not kidding you. Listen to this. The Miami Heat in this game at the free throw line, they were 8 of 14. They were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. The Raptors were 27 of 34. 27 of 34. They made 19 more free throws. They won the game by 14. And it was a blowout. They tightened it up a little bit at the end of the game, but you lose by 14. The Raptors took 20 more free throws than you in this game and made 19 more than you. That is absolutely insane. I'm gonna drop one. And there was a couple of guys from Miami that were getting teed up out there. Tyler Hero was out there getting teed up. Then there was another tee somewhere else as well. They were fed up. They were fed up. This was them. This is them.
It's happening over here during whole season. I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
That was Miami in this game. They just had enough. I'm gonna drop one for Asha YI4TW for the super chat money. Appreciate that. Any money I get from here will be used to improve this show. Really appreciate that. Nana is in the building. Really wanted BI to get 40. You know what, Nana? I did as well. I really did as well. And I think that I heard on the broadcast that the last time Brandon Ingram scored 40 was in 2024. And guess who it was against? Guess who it was against? You guessed it correctly. It was against the Toronto Raptors. But you know what? I'm happy they pulled him. I did want him to get the 40 as well. I'm not going to lie. But it was an early game tonight because remember, they're on the road tomorrow against the New York Knicks. So they got to bounce and hit the plane and take off towards New York City. But overall, I'm happy. Really wanted BI to get 50. Now Nana's snapping. He wanted 40. Now he wanted 50. I hear you. Let me read some of the stuff that Mo said, Superfan Mo. Mo, what's up? Superfan Mo says, BI in Kobe mode. Start flat, play hard through it, and get it going. I like how they're going inside so much. Aggressiveness, shutting down Bam again. What were the Bam numbers tonight? Thanks for bringing that up, Mo. What was the? Let me go check on some of these guys from. So you see how Andrew Wiggins had a big night a couple nights ago? Not a couple nights ago, but what was it tonight? Thursday? Yeah, a couple nights ago on Tuesday. Andrew Wiggins only had 5 points in this game, and I thought that was huge for the Raptors because I think he dropped what 23, 24 on us the 2 nights ago. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3-point range in 22 minutes. But Bam Adebayo did add 24 points and 11 rebounds, 8 assists in this game. He showed up and showed out in 37 minutes, but he didn't get quite enough help from the guys around him. Now, Davion Mitchell was annoying me like hell in this game because you just couldn't stop the guy off the dribble. And don't get me wrong, it's not like he went off or anything, but the amount of times that this man went to the basket, all of his points must have been layups. He was 7 of 9 from the field for 15 points in 37 minutes. But I mean, you couldn't. And listen, the thing is, it's not like they weren't doing a pretty decent job defensively, the Raptors tonight. He's just freaking quick off the dribble, like really quick. It's tough to stop. He's shifty as well. So shout out to Davion Mitchell. He looks like he has found a home for the Miami Heat. I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. He's been playing really, really well this season. The other guy, Tyler Hero. What happened to Tyler Hero? Like Tyler Hero, 15 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 28 minutes in this game. Like I thought he was going to go, I'd try to go for like 30, but I don't know. This doesn't really seem like it's the Tyler Hero of old. I mean, back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like 2 years ago, you would never see Tyler Hero in a game like this dropping 15. He's dropping 30 plus. You'd be lucky if you can hold him under 30. Okay, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but what are the Miami Heat going to do? I mean, they're going to be in a play-in scenario. Maybe they can do something there, but overall, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Miami Heat. I don't really give a damn either. You know why? Because the Toronto Raptors whooped their ass. I'm going to drop another one, damn it. All right. And so we're going to go through this game a little bit, quarter by quarter. I'll talk about some of the things that we have seen together in this game. And I'll talk about some of the comments. I'll read some of the comments out that you guys are writing to me right now while we discuss this game. And we can go back and forth in the comments a little bit. Hero got away with like 10 travels this game. Trouty, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. And damn it, the Raptors, I don't think it was a poorly officiated game. It was pretty good, but there were some pretty damn bad calls on both sides here. I'm not going to lie about that. That's for sure. Trouty, damn it. Another super chat from Trouty. I got to drop a bomb, damn it. Drop one. Come on, man. Ash YI4TW, Trouty, both getting in there with super chat, dropping $5 each. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And so let's get into this. And make sure you guys are in the comments so I can read your stuff here. And I'm going to put up this super chat first, and then I'm going to show Trouty's right after. Listen. Oh, Ash YI4TW drives another $2. I mean, what are you guys getting in a I mean, Trouty and Ash YI4TW, they're going back and forth here. This is a super chat showdown. I mean, what the, you kidding me? All right, listen. Let's start off in the first quarter here, okay? Because same starting lineup, everybody is healthy. Everybody is healthy. And when everybody is healthy for this team, it is a good sign. It is a good sign. We're talking about Quickly, RJ, Ingram, Barnes, and Pirtle in this one, okay? That is your starting unit. That is the starting unit that we'll see going into the playoffs. And by the way, the Raptors now, after winning that game, move back into 5th place in the Eastern Conference. They are currently going to be matched up with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we don't know if it's going to stay that way. I'll repeat, we don't know if it's going to stay that way. There are still 2 games left for the Toronto Raptors and these other teams as well. The season will be finishing on Sunday. The season will be finishing on Sunday. Okay. Can we get a CMB drop? The guy was a unit. You know what? Damn it, Trouty. Because Trouty is a Mike Roach faithful, when he demands a bomb be dropped, not everyone could demand one. But damn it, Trouty, I'm going to drop one for you. I'm right. We will drop one for CMB. And before we even get into it, let me tell his stats on the night. CMB in this one. How about you guys listen to this? 22 minutes in this game for one Colin Murray Boyles. We're talking 17 points, 7 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, only 1 turnover in this game. And he was stellar. And I mean stellar on the defensive end as well. You know what?
Want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And that is the truth. Damn it. That is the truth. Okay, CMB put on a nice show coming off the bench for the Toronto Raptors tonight. And we got to give him big props for that as well. All right. So I told you about the starters in this game already. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous in the beginning. No problem, Trouty. I was a little nervous in the beginning because the Heat came out in this game like bats out of hell. It was a 7-0 run. It was a 7-0 run to start the game, and it was a quick timeout from Darko. It was a quick timeout from Darko, and I was already
completely
like,
BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this.
And I was like, damn, really? Is this the route that we're going to be going starting off this game? And then Scotty Barnes picks up his second, and then I'm already panicking. I mean, what are you kidding me? Scotty Barnes, 2 fouls, 8:36 remaining in the first quarter. I'm like, all right, here we go. Damn it. Okay. But the Heat were playing with much more speed. They were attacking the paint. I mean, they were just coming. They were coming and coming fast. Okay. The Heat attacking the basket. I told you about Davion Mitchell. I told you about Tyler Hero early on in this game. Bam Adebayo as well, okay? Larson, I mean, the guy, half decent. Don't get me wrong. He didn't do too much out there, but still gave you 10 points and 2 of 5 from 3-point range in this one. But Ingram and RJ Barrett just came out with a crazy amount of aggression, which we needed because Scotty ended up going to the bench, right? Because of the foul situation. So Ingram and Barrett come out super aggressive in this game. And so they're attacking, and it's already tough in Miami. I mean, tough for Miami for them to stop Brandon Ingram early in this game. He had 10 points in that first quarter. They were having a tough time stopping Barrett as well because they were both going into the paint, getting into the mid-range, and they end up going on an 8-0 run and tie this thing at 16-6 when they were down 14-6. Okay, and that was with 5:08 remaining in that first quarter. Miami, though, was super aggressive on the defensive end to the point where they were just hacking dudes, like overly aggressive defense, and they put the Raptors in bonus and put them in bonus early with 4:28 remaining in the first quarter. The Raptors subsequently go on a 15-4 run, and they were playing off the aggressiveness of Ingram because BI now starts attacking to the point where they have to send the double team over to Ingram. And then with that, the rotations have to start coming fast because once you start kicking out of it, you start moving the basketball. That defense has to rotate and you're trying to close out on shots, but you're a step behind. And so things are good when people are aggressive because when you're aggressive and you're getting buckets, and we've all talked about this, that's when they throw the double team at you. And that's where you got to be able to move the ball and get it to rotate back to the weak side so that the defense has to shuffle fast enough. And if they're not crisp in the rotations, then you get better looks, right? And that's what we have to depend on. And once again, my man Trouty comes with the numbers here for me. Now, total turnovers, you have it at 5, Trouty. I see it here on ESPN at 6. I don't give a damn. That's close enough for me. We're going to drop another one because the Raptors took care of business with the basketball in this one. And after the first quarter, it's a 32-26 ball game for the Raptors. And that was key for me. I really wanted to see the Raptors have the lead after the first quarter because that is important. And listen to this. After the last 6:38 in the first quarter, the Raptors outscored the Miami Heat 24-10. They outscored the Miami Heat 24-10 after 6:38 remaining in that first quarter. Right? And before we even got to the game breakdown in this one, right? What did we talk about? We talked about the free throw discrepancy, right? The Raptors in that first quarter, 8 of 9 from the free throw line in that first quarter. Okay. The Heat shot 0 free throws. 0 free throws in that first quarter.
What's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Oh, take it easy, Miami. Take it easy. I wasn't paying anyone. Nobody here was paying the refs. Take it easy. Wiggins, 3 fouls with 11:40 remaining in that second quarter. And then Pirtle gets called for his 3rd foul with 10:35 remaining in that second quarter. So let's look at some of the numbers from some of these other guys since I just mentioned Pirtle. And what the hell? Jakob Pirtle only had 6 points in 17 minutes. He was 3 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block in this game. I'm not going to drop a bomb for him, but you know what? We'll just move on. Emmanuel Quickly, 23 minutes, 11 points in this game, 10 of 14 from the field. I'm going to drop a bomb for Emmanuel Quickly. We know he did miss a lot of time, gave you 3 rebounds, 4 assists as well. But listen to this. He was 3 of 7 from 3-point range, and he made some big ones. He made some big ones down the stretch. Onions, baby onions. I love the shots Emmanuel Quickly made down the stretch. But you know what I like even more? He gave you the 4 assists. Yes, just 4 of 10 from the field. He gave you 3 of 7 as well. But you know what I like? 0 turnovers from Emmanuel Quickly. 0 turnovers. So you know what I'm going to play here?
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want.
Anywhere I want, damn it. Okay. Scotty, this annoyed me. Right under the basket, passed it up for a brick from Mamukelishvili on the 3-point attempt. Scotty, I don't want to see you pass the ball under the basket. I don't want to see you pass the ball under the basket. Take it, go straight up for a poster, okay, or lay it in. I rather you have the ball underneath the basket and go up, finish the play, than pass it out for bricks. I don't want to see that. And Scotty in this game, he did control himself, thank God, on the defensive end. He played well after picking up those quick fouls early in that fourth quarter. Scotty had a modest 13 points, 4 of 6 shooting in just 25 minutes because he was in foul trouble early. Gave you 4 rebounds, 2 assists, but no turnovers as well. And the good thing is that he did well helping out on the defensive end on this one down the stretch in this one. Absolutely. I'm getting a bunch of comments here about Colin Murray Boyles. Colin Murray Boyles is solid when healthy. Damn right he is, Ashwire4GW. Super fan Mo official. RJ, decent Scotty quite because of BI. It was okay. CMB solid. Absolutely agree. Solid play from Colin Murray Boyles. I think that is the consensus there. And he is going to be important. I want to see how he plays in the playoffs. That's going to be huge. 26-14 in regards to the Miami Heat with points in the paint. And that is with 9:10 remaining in the second quarter. Second chance points, 11-3 for the Raptors. And with that being said, when I see that number, I'm looking at the offensive rebounds here. 10-6 in favor of the Toronto Raptors in this one. And let's talk about some of these guys off the bench here. Most notably, one Jamal Shed in this game and Jacoby Walter. Jacoby Walter, I'll start with him here. 25 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3-point range. So all of his shots were from 3, 3 rebounds and 2 assists in this game. But one guy that I really liked in this game that I'm going to drop a bomb for, is Jamal Shed. 22 minutes in this game. He had 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point range with 3 assists. And so I'm going to drop a bomb here for Jamal Shed. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay. The Raptors now in bonus early again in that second quarter. Do you know when they went into bonus in this game? 7:45 remaining in the second quarter. 7:45 remaining in that second quarter. They were aggressive. And like I mentioned, the Heat were just hacking. Just hacking. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, listen, 13-2 run for the Raptors, 58-46 with 3:18 remaining in that second quarter. Ingram at that point has 18 and RJ has 13. And now here's one thing that I want to mention, and some people might think this is stupid. I'll completely understand, but I'm going to say it anyway. CMB was getting some dunks in this game, and he's dunking it with ferociousness. But it's worrying me with that left hand because he grimaced a little bit, not too much. And so the small things to me, especially down the stretch, really matter. If he's getting some wide open dunks in the lane, when the ball's getting dropped off to him in the dunker spot, don't dunk it hard and ferociously when your hand is being wrapped up like 20 times and taped because of the thumb injury. I understand we want to see the hard, ferocious, vicious dunks. I, for one, definitely want to see them, but just take it and flush it. Take the ball, put it over the rim, flush it in, and come off the rim. We don't want any chance of you re-injuring that hand. None. Zero. We don't want any possible chances of that. And so you have to lessen the blow on that hand when you're finishing with those dunks by just flushing it in. 20-2 Raptors run with 1:45 remaining in that second quarter. It's a 24-6 run over the last 5:46 of the quarter. Ingram now with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Colin Murray-Boyles with 10 points and 7 rebounds. 69-50 after the half. The Raptors, 19 of 21 from the free throw line. The Heat were just 3 of 7 from the free throw line. And the crazy thing is, get this, the Raptors had 0 fast break points at the half. 0 fast break points at the half. That was a bit of a shock to me. But anyway, let's just go straight into that third quarter and into the second half in this game because we're already 23 minutes in. The Raptors now start the third quarter with a 7-0 run to start the Q. They're now up 76. And listen, because this gets important. This gets important because this is where it gets a little scary in the game. It's 76-50 with 10:20 remaining. Listen to that. 10:20 remaining in that third quarter. They're up by 26. Spoelstra calls a timeout. The Heat come out focused after that timeout. And I'm talking, they're drilling threes and drilling threes and drilling threes. And they turn the defense up. They go on a 13-3 run with 7:35 remaining in the third quarter. The Raptors now, what I don't understand, and this can kill you. If the Raptors were not up by 26 points in this game, when the Heat were going on that run, I'm not sure they would have still had the lead. They would have lost the lead. They went away from everything that was keeping them successful in this game. Stop attacking the basket, settling for 3-point shots, not being aggressive. Everything that got them the lead, they went away from that. To the point where now with 5:30 remaining, remember this, I told you when it was 10-20 remaining in the third quarter, it was a 26-point game. In less than 4 minutes, or I should say 5 minutes, because it was 4 minutes and 50 seconds, it was a 10-point game. It was a 10-point game. It was 82-72. And I put in my notes that the Raptors just could not stop Davion Mitchell off the dribble. But at the same time, Brandon Ingram was to the rescue. 34 points he had through that third quarter, towards the end of that third quarter. And they cut this thing to 6. They cut it to 6. But luckily, Ingram was cooking, and RJ gave you some of that offensive firepower as well. And they ended up fending them off a little bit. After 3 quarters, it was 102-90. It went from 26-point lead to a 6-point lead. And I'm like, damn, no, please don't. I was like, come on.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I mean, I was like,
what the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I was like, come on, man. Don't do this to us tonight, Raptors. Don't do it to us. But we come out in that fourth quarter, and Scotty goes on a 5-0 run by himself. He drills a 3. Then he scores in transition. Then quickly drills another 3 as well. Like I mentioned, 3 of 7 from 3-point range for Emmanuel Quickly. Good having another shooter back in that lineup. The Raptors go on a 12-2 run to start that fourth quarter with 8:44 remaining. 8:44 remaining. And then Colin Murray Boyles. Colin Murray Boyles is setting a screen at around half court and absolutely drills Davion Mitchell. I had a bigger smile on my face than the one you saw me with when the live show started tonight. I mean, I was just happy that he just drilled him on that screen. Just a thing of beauty. Trouty says B.I. had his mean mug on tonight. Damn right he did, Trouty. He was feeling it tonight. You could see it. I mean, he was going off. He was talking. Like, who is this guy, Larson? I mean, are you kidding me? He was just chapping, and he went off. I mean, do I have to play the censor bleep? I mean, it was just I mean, he went crazy. This is exactly what I was trying to say. And they had no answer. You know what the answer was for him tonight? There was no answer. That's why I did the crickets thing there. Did you like that? I did the crickets thing there. You like that one? Okay. Anyway, there was no answer for one Brandon Ingram tonight, damn it. Okay, and Brandon Ingram in this game scored or assisted on 56 of the Raptors' points tonight in this game. You know, I'm feeling it tonight. I'm really, really feeling it. Is there what sound effects do y'all want me to play? Who's in here? What do you want me to play here? I got a bunch of stuff here. Let me see. What can we play tonight? Let me play some funny stuff here. What do we got? If there's kids in the room, you might want to close the ear. We got Stephen A. Smith coming up. What do we got?
I must feel that you betrayed me. Did you tell the folks that? You bitch.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that one, ladies and gentlemen.
That son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired.
What else do we got? What else do we got? We got
I ain't trying to be respectful. I'm trying to win.
Oh yeah, dogs tonight. We got. Let's get some Charles Barkley in here. Damn right. All right. What else we got? The Miami Heat. I don't know what they're planning to do for the rest of the season. But these last couple games, the way that they play, I mean, just not too good. Just not too good in this one. I could do a bit more, but I think you know what? I'll play one more classic here from Stephen A. and ESPN.
It's the job of the hut, you fat, slovenly, no good, lazy.
Oh, come on.
I got a couple here, but I think we'll leave it at that. The Raptors absolutely take out the Miami Heat in this one, 128-114. And so, you know what? Before we get out of here, we can look at the standings and see what's going on tonight. Let's go over some of the scores here. So we have the New York Knicks winning tonight against the Boston Celtics. All right, so they are going to be staying in third place here in the East. The Philadelphia 76ers, we're going to be getting some breathing room here because they are losing right now to the Houston Rockets. And if you did not hear tonight, it was reported by Shams Charania that Joel Embiid is out tonight due to appendicitis. And now I don't know when he's going to be coming back in the lineup for appendicitis, but you're looking at a guy who's had appendicitis already. Okay. Now, albeit 10 years old when I had it. But trust me, they had to rush my ass into surgery because my ass almost died because of that. And so if you don't think appendicitis is serious, I'm talking about, listen, when I had appendicitis, because Joel Embiid is going to have to go into surgery immediately. Because when I got to the hospital with appendicitis after not knowing what the hell it was for about almost a week, I thought I was just sick and throwing up as a kid and going crazy and feeling like crap. As soon as I got to the hospital and they figured out what was wrong, they put me into surgery immediately. And I'm talking immediately put me into surgery. Like right away. And now Joel Embiid, now that is as a 10-year-old kid. Him as a grown man, I don't know what the recovery is like and how fast that is going to be. So if I don't know. I don't remember the last time I've heard a NBA player or anybody in sports, for that matter, with appendicitis, especially going into the playoffs. So I'm not sure what that situation is going to be like, but I'll get to some of the comments before I get out of here. Nana Ananel. Wasn't OG out for the 2019 playoffs for that? Was it for that? He was out for the playoffs. I do remember that, but I'm not sure if it was for that. I had appendicitis last summer. Damn. Really, Trouty? He's not coming back too soon. Damn. That's crazy. Their offense, let me put that up. Trouty, how long were you out of commission for when you had it? Trouty also says their offense has been lousy since Hero came back. Hate to say it. You know what? You're right. And Norman Powell was the guy who was actually really going off. Obviously, the man was an all-star, but since then, he's been relegated back to the bench. And we've seen him, don't get me wrong, but I mean, not like he really was before. 17 minutes in this game, just 7 points, 2 of 5 from the field for Norman Powell. Yikes. Miami, let me put this up. Jarrett Kosei. Miami is preparing for Cancun. Just horrible play for them lately. You're 100% right. Jarrett, you're 100% right. This isn't looking good for the Miami Heat. And I don't know what the hell the Miami Heat are going to do. They're probably going to have to take everything they have and try to trade for Giannis. But I don't think it's going to be enough because you're not going to be giving up Bam Adebayo. So whatever the hell Miami Heat is going to do, they're going to do. But I don't know what it's going to be. And they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to do something. And I think they're going to have to trade Tyler Hero. They're going to have to trade Tyler here. I mean, really, you're going to put Norman Powell back to the bench after being an all-star? I think Norman Powell is probably the way to go. Don't bring him off the bench, man. You're going to ruin stuff by doing that with him. I wasn't allowed to lift more than 15 pounds for 6 weeks. Holy crap. Damn. Rainbow Six put up the broom. He put up the Rainbow Six. What's going on, man? I'm going to drop one. Yep, got the sweep. Okay, Nana has some information for us. So let's just put this up, see what Nana's saying here. Confirmed. Anunoby underwent an emergency appendectomy on April 11, 2019, following a diagnosis of acute appendicitis, causing him to miss nearly 7 weeks. Wow. I did not realize, I could not remember what he was out for. Whoa. You can't do much damage if you're the Philadelphia 76ers without one Joel Embiid. Unless Tyrese Maxey is going to be coming out there and giving you 30 to 35 a game. And you got Edgecombe. You got Paul George as well. You got some decent players. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, damn. Was it for OG or was it MB? That was for OG, what I just talked about here. But appendicitis is what Joel Embiid has right now. Rainbow Six, if you're just joining us, if you didn't hear that from earlier. Yes, Miami needs to part ways with Hero and Jaquez Jr. I like Jaquez Jr., Ashway at 4TW, but I mean, if you're going to trade and make a trade for something significant, you probably will have to put him in a lineup as well, to be completely honest with you. So I understand where you're coming from there. I think I'll give this another, how long am I in this show right now? 37 minutes. We'll go to the 40-minute mark in this one. I'll read a couple more comments, and then we will end the show there. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow night on probably a more... Is it a more important game? Probably, because they're going up against the Knicks, and we're interested to see how they're going to play against the Knicks, since they've gotten their butts kicked against them every time they've played them this year. And so please make sure you join me again tomorrow night for the post-game show against the Raptors and the New York Knicks in New York tomorrow night. I like Jaquez Jr. I think he needs to be on a different team. He could be right there. I'm convinced Norm hates coming off the bench. You're 100% right. He just does. He just does. Well, think about it. You're an all-star, right? You're an all-star. Let me put that up, Nana, because you're just 100% right here. I mean, you're an all-star. And Tyler Hero comes back, and now your ass is going to the bench. I mean, that's just a way to just ruin chemistry there. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Miami's terrible. But you'd have been better with Norman Powell in that starting lineup. I don't think you take Norman Powell out of there. I just don't think so. I thought Jaquez Jr. was good tonight, though. I thought he was good, too. I didn't think it was too bad. 24 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range. I thought he was pretty good, too. Now, if he was on a different team, maybe so. But, I mean, overall, I thought it was pretty good. If he'll be there after the season, I don't know. But I'm just waiting to see what these damn playoffs or play-in games or matchups are going to be. Raptors, like I mentioned, currently sitting now in the 5th spot in the Eastern Conference. And I don't think it's been updated yet, but it will be shortly. The Atlanta Hawks, once again, will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, I mean, it's interesting. Is the Orlando Magic playing tonight? They are not. They will be playing not tomorrow either. They're going to be playing against the Celtics on Sunday. Wow. Okay, we're right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are right here. The playoffs are about to start, and we have officially crossed the 40-minute mark. So you know what that means. At Micro7 on Instagram, at Micros23 on X. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share the Mike Roach Show. 2 more games. 2 more games. And I'm hoping they get these 2 wins. Now, for those who remember me talking to Rob on Pensari Basketball, when we did our preseason stuff and we were talking, I predicted the Raptors were going to have 47 wins on the season. They are 45-35. They are 45-35. We need these 2 wins. I want to be 100% accurate on that prediction. We'll probably get the game on Sunday against Brooklyn. I want this game against the Knicks. I want to be right with those 47 wins that I predicted. We're 2 games away, and I want it to be correct. The Raptors traveling, going in tomorrow to play against the New York Knicks. Meet me here for the post game. This is the Mike Roach Show, and I'm out. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow.